finished my morning classes and I'm about to get ready. We are flying out tomorrow to go to Las Vegas, and I am going to be taking my first attempt at nomadic teaching. So I wanted to show you the things that I am taking with me from my classroom for the trip. Okay, so what I'm taking, I'm going to take my whiteboard, very, very minimal props. I'm going to take a ball. I'm going to take an apple. I'm going to take only part of my letters. I am bringing my star, bringing my microphone, and for reward, I'm going to bring my fish and my bowl, because that's always a good packs flat, plays big sort of a thing. If I have room, I might bring Dino. The last thing that I'm going to bring, my map. It's felt, so I can just take it down, fold it up, it'll be fine. So those are the things that I will be bringing from my classroom on my trip. Hello everyone, I survived my very first nomadic teaching, and I wanted to show you guys my setup, how it's looking right now. I got to keep my desk exactly the way I wanted to keep it. I didn't have to take anything down, which is unusual for me. But here it is. I have my map set up behind the desk, and I've got my whiteboard, I've got my laptop, camera, and props. And there's Dino. Time here in Vegas is coming to a close. I wanted to share a couple of takeaways that I have from my experience nomadic teaching here. One of the first things is that I did not need both of my portable lamps. I only need one because there was a lamp at the desk already, but you never know what the kind of environment you're going to be teaching in, so it's good to bring two just in case. Another thing I learned is that you can attach a felt map to a curtain with a hair clip, and it will stay the whole time. It's awesome. Another thing I learned is that I can do this. It is possible. Now that being said, I did learn that because I went back 2 time zones, it was a lot more difficult than I initially thought to be able to wake up that much earlier, and I needed my naps. So if I were to be coming to the Pacific time zone again and I had to do something during the day, or if I had my children with me, I don't think I would be able to survive. But it was good for me to be able to learn what my limitations are and know that this is just not possible under certain circumstances for me. Another thing I learned is that I have a newfound respect for people who teach in small spaces, because my teaching environment at home is much more spread out, much bigger, so having to teach in this tiny little corner was challenging for me. So kudos to you who have to teach in small little spaces. Another thing, if you fall prey to feeling guilty about keeping other people awake, I would suggest not to teach in your own hotel suite. I felt really bad every day whenever I was teaching, because I knew that it was keeping my husband up to a degree that he wasn't getting as good a sleep as he probably could have if I wasn't teaching. So if you have no problems with guilt, teach away. But if you do feel guilty for the others that are in the room, I would suggest maybe reconsidering. And the final thing I wanted to say is, for all of you who are going to journey in Vegas, be thinking about bringing a humidifier to your hotel room, because it is very dry here, and most of us don't live in this dry kind of climate, and I can't tell you how much I wish I brought a humidifier, because I was so dried out, and it did affect my voice, my vocal cords, and so being able to speak as clearly as I usually do was a little challenging. I had to drink a lot more water than I normally do that early in the morning. back home safe and sound, almost whole. The felt alligator from my map apparently got lost in the room because when I went to put everything back, it was missing. So maybe it just decided to stay in lovely Las Vegas. Anyway, so be sure when you leave, as you're packing up, double check, make sure everything is there so you have everything ready to go once you get back home. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below. And if you liked this video, please subscribe so you won't miss out on any new content. This is Cindy signing off, and I hope you enjoy your adventure in nomadic teaching.